This is problem 8-58. Solve the equation the square root of 5 minus 2x plus 7 equals 4, and check your solution. So we're going to solve this algebraically. I'm just going to rewrite this problem down here. Make sure when you copy it, you don't put that 7 underneath the square root sign. So we need to get this x by itself eventually, and what we need to do in order to do that is get this square root by itself, and then we'll work our way into it. So we're going to do minus 7 on both sides. Oops. So that makes this go away. So I'm going to get negative 3 right here, and this square root stays the same. Okay? So we're right there. Now to get rid of the square root sign, we need to square both sides. So we're trying to undo it. Okay, so I have on this side negative 3 times negative 3 is positive 9. And the left side is just the numbers underneath the square root sign. So 5 minus 2x is all that's left over there. Okay. So we need to get x by itself. So now we don't have any weird parentheses or fractions or square root signs to deal with. So we're just going to isolate this x by minus 5 on both sides. So I'll have minus 2x. Make sure you carry down that minus sign right there. A lot of people forget that. And then this equals positive 4. Divide both sides by negative 2. And I get x equals negative 2 is our answer. Now it says to check our answer, so we should do that. So let's do that over here. So I'm just going to plug in that x in my problem. So I have 5 minus 2 times negative 2 plus 7, and that's supposed to equal 4 if we're correct. We put here that we're checking it right here. Okay, so underneath the square root, let's figure that out first. So I have minus 2 times minus 2, that's going to give me a positive 4 plus 7 here. Okay, so 5 plus 4 equals 9. We're seeing, does this equal 4? Okay. So square root of 9 is 3 plus 7 equals 4. No, that's 10. So that does not equal 4. Okay. So actually this negative 2 does not work. So really there's no solution that's going to work. Okay. Now, the reason that this doesn't work is because if you take the square root of 9, you can get 3 or negative 3, but we only want the principal root here, only the positive root when we're taking this. You can also check it on the calculator if you graph both sides of this. So I'm going to graph the left side of this equation. You can still see it right here. So I'm going to say the square root of 5 minus 2x, and then outside the square root, I'm going to say plus 7. And then in the other y equals part, I'm just going to put positive 4. So if we graph this, okay, now we said there was supposed to be something at negative 2 when x was negative 2, but we really see that that doesn't even cross anywhere. So there's no places where these graphs intersect, which is correct. And that's what we saw algebraically also, because that negative 2 did not work. So this has no solution. Make sure you check your answers. A lot of times this is an extraneous solution, so you get an answer algebraically, but it really doesn't work. So make sure you check.